Hello, kumusta? So, it's been a long time since I last uploaded. Siguro few months ago na. In actuality, I've run out of ideas na how to grow this channel. I think I've done my best to explain what atheism is. I don't think I can explain it enough, any better na. So, if you still have questions, feel free to drop them in the comments pa din. Pero, if hindi ko siya maisagot, do know na yung mga common na mga questions mo have been addressed na in this channel. I don't think talaga na meron pa akong mai-add what atheism is, what it isn't, and why I'm an atheist. So, I'm thinking of just randomly adding contents dito sa video that will still be related to philosophy, religion, non-belief, that of course won't be nasty towards the religious people. No, this channel will always try its best to not hurt people who do believe in God, even though the topic will hurt them simply because of the idea na atheist ako. I'm here. I'm still gonna be here to talk about it and to para at ease ka naman na we're not here to change the world, to make it atheistic, or to shun all the theists and to discriminate you. I'm still gonna be here to talk about it. Na nope, that's not the plan. We're just here. Just know that we are existing, and just do know that there are people that don't believe. So if you have any kind of decisions that will affect me, that will affect other people, be considerate na there are people na hindi nagsusubscribe sa religion mo. So hindi lahat ng mga gusto mo sa religion mo magugustuhan ko as a tao na hindi naman religiously affiliated. Let's give you an example. Same-sex marriage, divorce. So there's like a very strong opinion ng religions about it, that they are against those stuff, and they will use their power, use their influence para ma-influence yung politics natin and yung bansa natin. And we are opposing. I am opposing. I'll support politicians that will try to oppose religious doctrines or religious dogma na hindi naman dapat ako maimposan. Impose that to your own people. Impose that to your group, to your church. Make it into a rule inside your church. Hindi sana ako madamay kasi iba yung opinion ko. Same thing with me, I have opinions that you won't probably agree, and I will make sure na etong mga gusto kong mga political na mga ma-implement sa bansa natin, hindi ka masasaktan. Of course, it's still gonna affect people. Hindi dapat ma-affect negatively ang ibang tao if it affects me positively. So diba, we need to find a middle ground para walang masaktan talaga. It's gonna be hard, but wala namang hindi masosolve ang peaceful na dialogue between two opposing views. So yun, I know it's confusing for you why I have this channel. It's like I'm promoting people to become atheists, but you will see in my videos I repeatedly say that I don't like people to become atheists, especially Filipinos, because I think we still lack the education, we still lack parang in a way dinidiscriminate ko pa ang masang Pilipino. Why I can't have a Filipino na mga atheists. But that's just me. Other atheists I know will disagree with me and will even make fun of that idea, why I do have that kind of belief. But that's just me. My plans for this channel, if from time to time, if I get if I get the inspiration or idea to talk about a certain topic, I will still do. I will still create yung mga creative na mga edits sa channel, but not so much na. Mga ganito na mga type na lang na I will just talk, and I will probably do more interviews. I'll probably go out and talk to people what they think about atheism, and I'll ask maybe more atheists what they think, what their life is as an atheist dito sa Philippines. Ano pa? So in this video na lang, my topic will be the title of this video is Why Religion Will Stay for a Long Time. Kasi I've heard a lot in the atheist groups discussing na I would love to have a world where there's no religion. I would love to have Philippines to be atheistic. Mga ganong klaseng sentimento. But for me, I would also have to have like a society na mga skeptical ang mga tao, mga critical sa mga information, whatever kind of information that is, whether it be from the media or from our government. I would love all people to be a lot more skeptical and a lot more scientifically inclined. But I would still say na religion will stay for a long time, and that's okay. That's okay. So number one reason why religion will stay is, I think religion provides a sense of community and belonging. That's the number one reason. Kasi a lot of people find comfort and support in the shared beliefs. So it gives sense of community. It gives a sense of belonging. You don't find that in atheism. I don't think there is something like that for us, na mayroon tayong community and sense of belonging simply because we don't believe in other people's gods. Diba? So a lot of people have different personalities and can't take a life na walang sense of belonging and walang sense of community. There are people with personalities like that. And isa ako sa mga tao na is like that as well. I need a kind of sense of community and belonging. Pero siguro iba lang yung level or ang scale ng community ko and belongingness ko. For me, I find the belongingness in my family. Kasi swerte ako na meron pa akong pamilya. Hindi lahat ng tao still have families. Diba? So, I can say that now na I'm okay with this kind of community and belongingness kasi swerte ako, meron akong pamilya and friends. But what if one day mawala sila? Am I still gonna be that person na gonna stick to atheism and still be comfortable with the idea na wala naman talagang community of atheists and wala naman talagang sense of belongingness dito? I don't know. Baka maghanap ako and baka mag-make sense sa akin one day ang religion. That is why I think religion will stay for a long time. No? For example, na ginagawa ng mga religious people, nag-a-attend sila ng mga weekly services, participating in religious rituals that can give people a sense of connection to others' shared beliefs. That's unique to religion, and atheism doesn't have something like that. No? This can be especially important sa mga tao na who may feel isolated, na wala na talaga, wala siyang family, wala siyang friends, walang anyone. I feel so alone. The religion gives that. And that's the number one reason why religion will stay for a long time, because there will be a lot of people that are in that kind of situation. I can be in that kind of situation one day. Let's see what will happen to me in the future. Wala na si wife, wala na si mom and dad, wala na mga friends, ako na lang. Diba? Let's see what will happen. Number two, why religion will stay for a long time. Number two, it is a way to control society. Still a way to control society. There's a lot of things that are tools to control society. The government, our justice system, our monetary system is a way to control society. Different kinds of political na mga structure. For example, communism. For example, capitalism, socialism. It's a way to control society. It's a way to control society. There's nothing bad about a way to control society, because without it, because eto kasi, we decided to have a civilization. We decided to work together para meron tayong tubig na regular, meron tayong mga supply ng pagkain, meron tayong hindi tayo mauubusan. We agreed with that kind of system. Kaya kailangan ang control. Kasi kung wala, why have a civilization in the first place? Let's just be hunters and gatherers again and hunt wild animals for to us to eat, 'di ba? So, importante, as long as we are in a civilization, there will still be religions. It is a way to control society. Kaya nga parang magkadikit lagi ang religion and state, even though we want it to be divided. That's because governments tend to solve problems in a scientific way. We like governments to solve problems in a scientific way, but I know they from time to time ask siguro wisdom from the religious na mga sects. How can we control our society? Ganon. So, throughout history, religious leaders have a lot of power and influence, and they've used it to shape society's norms and values. For example, religious texts or teachings may be used to define what is considered moral or acceptable behavior in a particular society. Kaya nga, sa mga topics about abortion, sa mga topics about masturbation, premarital sex, meron talagang say lagi ang religion. What is that? Anong use niyan? Aside from, yes, following those rules para mapunta ka sa langit and be a better Christian, of course. But aside that, it's a form of control. It's a form of control for me. Okay? And depende na yan how people will argue where we will draw the line. So, is masturbation a sin, or can it be done moderately because that's our nature? Diba? Is it really our nature? Are you using nature as an argument? A lot of things we do in nature, but we don't already. In nature, we don't wear clothes. Why are you wearing clothes? Are you unnatural? So, a lot of debates will happen, and that's healthy. That's okay. That's fine. So long as the arguments are nakikita naman natin sa realidad, tumutugma naman, and it makes sense. It helps people move forward, 'di ba? So, that's reason number 2. And finally, reason number 3, again, why religion will stay for a long time. Religion has been passed down through generations. It has been passed down through generations. That means the next father will pass it down to his future son, and that son will grow old, will have his own family, and will pass it down. Hindi naman nangyayari na naging tatay ka and Kristiyano ka and pinasa mo ang Islam. Hindi naman yun nangyayari. It will propagate kasi that's embedded in us. Many people are raised in a particular faith and continue to practice it as an adult or as adults, even if they have doubts about it. Even if people have doubts about it, even if they don't understand, why am I going to church? Oh yeah, I'm a Christian. Why am I praying? I haven't even read the Bible. Oh yeah, my father was a Christian and okay naman yung tatay ko and I am a Christian. Yeah, I'll do this and I will teach that to my son. Why am I teaching this to my son? Because I'm a good person. My tatay was a good person, and I'm gonna teach this. Hopefully my son will be a better person than me. That's the idea. That's why the religion won't die out. And it's not a bad thing. So religion has been passed down. This is often due to the influence of family. Yun pa, pressure ng family. Even though you're doubting, mariri-reinforce siya. Kasi lahat ng families and relatives mo are tabu kapag nagtatanong ka. Tabu pag kini-question mo. So you'll keep your silence, and mas nagiging strong yung influence nila sa'yo as a person. Kaya kahit na doubting ka and hindi ka talaga fully invested sa Christianity, suddenly pinapasa mo ang Christianity sa anak mo when you suddenly become a father. So ito pa. So this is often due to the influence of family and cultural traditions, which can be strong forces in shaping an individual's beliefs and practices. In some cases, people may continue to practice a religion out of a sense of duty or obligation to their family or community, even if they do not personally believe in it. So, yun. Those are the 3 reasons why I think our religion will stay for a long time. Mga i-add ko pa, people will be confident with their belief din kasi, because they are believing in a thing that's unfalsifiable. They are believing in a thing that is unfalsifiable. So, meaning, they will be in this loop of fallacy na pag may mga taong pareho sa akin na hindi naniniwala and will go a step further in believing that their God doesn't exist, they will just simply say, hey, you don't have a proof that my God doesn't exist. So, talo ako. Kasi, talo ako in their perspective, kasi that's the common sense eh. Wala ka namang proof na wala. How are you saying that my God doesn't exist? My God does. I may not have proof, I may only have faith, but my God does. Because one of the reasons why is you can't prove that my God doesn't. So, it's a fallacy. We know na ang tao na nag-claim na meron has the burden of proof. And again, I'm gonna say, ang mga tao na nagsabi na wala, has the burden of proof din to say na wala. Kaya nga, ako, sinasabi ko is, it's an unfalsifiable claim. Meaning, I can't falsify it. That's why I can't say that your God doesn't exist. Or a God doesn't exist. So I'm just gonna say, I'm not gonna invest my whole life in a claim that's unfalsifiable. I'm just going to invest my time and energy on things that can be falsified and can greatly affect my daily life. Okay? So, if God does, if a God does exist and that God can't be falsified, hindi siya na-falsify, then I'm just gonna spend my time on another thing. I'm just gonna find things that can be falsified. So what do I mean about things that can be falsified? If, for example, may nagsasabi na someone will say na there are no green apples, or there are no green apples that are sweet. That's a falsifiable claim, because I will just eat an apple until I find an apple that's matamis. So talo ka, hey, may matamis naman na green na apple . So mali yung claim mo. That's a falsifiable claim. We can do something to falsify it. So I can do steps. I can do investigation para ma-falsify ko yung sinabi mo. So I will eat all the green apples in the world, and pag wala talaga akong makita, then tama siya. Okay, wala pala talagang green apples na matamis. Lahat pala ng green apples ay either mapait or sour. So falsifiable ang claim, and I am wrong kasi tinest ko and wala akong nakita. And the good thing about that is I am wrong up to the point that I ended up eating all the green apples. There will be green apples that will grow in the future, and kaya nga nafo-falsify. So a lot of scientific claims can be falsified. For example, the theory of evolution, if there is a claim about a specific thing and my prediction and na mali yung prediction, that means it is falsifiable. So a lot of scientific claims can be falsified. You can do experimentations. There are even experimentations you can do by yourself in your own home using simple tools. So, yun. God, on the other hand, you can't just simply say na, hey, God exists and he will appear in front of me. You can't do that, right? We know that. May conditions ang definition ng God. Kaya I'm not gonna invest my time. They are gonna invest their time, and that's okay. That's okay. That's what I'm trying to emphasize, guys. Now, as an atheist, I don't have any problems with what you do with your life. So long as hindi ako affected, so long as hindi ako natatamaan sa mga paandar nyo. So, ayaw nyo ng abortion. Gusto ko ang mga babae ay may access sa abortion. Bawalan nyo ang mga babae na miyembro sa inyo. Ako na hindi naman miyembro, yung wife ko na hindi naman miyembro, wag nyong i-criminalize siya. Para sa tingin nyo, mapupunta siya sa impyerno, masusunog siya sa impyerno, hindi siya makapasok sa langit. That's your belief. Hindi ako naniniwala sa impyerno. And masunog man siya kung masunog. I have a fair understanding what body autonomy is and what a right is. Kaya, na bibigyan ng rason sa utak ko na okay ang abortion, okay ang divorce. Ayaw ng utak mo, hindi na-accept ng utak mo kasi you have this kind of upbringing, do that. Walang bawal. Do that to your own church. Do that to your own members. Nadadamay ako. Atheist na ako, hindi na ako Kristiyano eh. Damay ako. Kasi why am I damay? Walang law. Kasi it's being barred to be passed. Kasi lahat ng mga lawmakers natin ay Katoliko. Majority. Mga lalaki pa. So, majority puro mga lalaki. So, walang idea what the women are struggling with. Diba? So, yun. I don't have any problems with you. Go pray. Teach your daughters and sons about what Christ has done for everyone. Just know that there are atheists. And they're not here to make trouble. We're not here to make away. Just be aware that we exist. So, para hindi naman totalitarian yung mga decision makings mo. Na ang level lang ng mga decision makings mo is yung boundary mo. Yung pagka-Kristiyano mo lang. Huwag mo nang damayin ang mga Muslim kasi iba din yung trip nila. Huwag mo nang damayin yung mga Hindus kasi iba yung trip nila. Okay, so promote laws na will uplift your religion and at the same time will uplift other people that are not part with your religion. Because that's me. That's what I'm doing as well. That's what I'm trying to do and I'm trying to promote. Be more empathetic with others. That's it.